It's the most wonderful time of the year. That's right, it's Leo season and it's the weekend. Hold on, everybody, let's go. Welcome, everybody. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and when you see that singing bowl in the middle of the screen, you know it's time for what? That's right, the freaking weekend. Oh, yes, it is. And not only is it the freaking weekend, everybody, but it is the start of Leo season. Ah, yes, very good. Happy birthday, Leo. If you're celebrating your birthday this weekend, I wish you the best. So welcome, everybody. This is the freaking weekend. This is when we get the vibe for you and your sign. We pull your sign out of the singing bowl to bring you, well, the advice, the guidance that you need to get through the weekend. Because let's face it, we make plans, we got shit to do, or we just plan on doing nothing. Whatever it is, we're going to deal with it here. Now, the only thing is we keep it light, we keep it fresh, and we don't go crazy and get any clarifiers. Again, this is just a really quick, fast read, so appreciate that. If you really want to go deeper into what's going on, you want to check out the midweek reset available to you on Wednesdays. So, without further ado, let's get into it. If you want to know about the skunk story, I had to go into the shop, because I had readings to do at 1 o'clock. But so far, nobody was there to get the little skunk. And when I came home around 6 o'clock, the cage was reset. So the little skunk, I don't know if they let it go. I don't know if someone got sprayed. I missed all the drama. But now we got the cage sitting out there. And of course, last night I was checking it because I'm just so enamored by this. And no skunk or anything walked into that cage. I got a feeling those skunks realize. Sure, they got the brain the size of a pea, but, that cage was trauma. I don't think anyone's going to walk back in it. And if you do walk back in it to get that piece of melon, well, you deserve to get caught. But anyway, so that's the skunk saga, and I'll keep you posted if anything else happens. So, with that being said, all right, let's go ahead and pick our first contestant for the freaking weekend. Now, look at that. Last week, you was last. This week, you first. Aries, welcome, welcome, welcome to your freaking weekend. Lots of shit going down, especially in fire signs for you. Well, you got Neptune in your sign, and you got Saturn in your sign. So Neptune is making very harmonious aspects to other planets, while Jesus Christ, Jeff, Saturn is going retrograde on the 26th. I don't know if that is for the weekend, but here we are. So, let's get the vibe for you, Aries. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay. What else we got? Is that it? That's it. All right. There's problem and solution for both of these. Okay. So, yeah, that's that. And nope, that's that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So we've got the moon, uncertainty, don't know what to do this weekend. The week has probably really put you in a spiral. It's okay, no problem. The Queen of Swords cuts all cords, speaks her truth. So this is nurturing your thoughts, nurturing your communications. Mercury is no longer retrograde as of today. It is stationing to go direct. That means that it kind of stops a little bit, and then it starts to move forward. So we're out of the Mercury retrograde. So stop blaming Mercury retrograde for all your bullshit. Okay? So this is you standing up to it. The Emperor is the key to the Eight of Pentacles, which is attack something differently this weekend. Don't do the same old, same old. Do something different. Taking your power back over an exhausting week. Okay? That would be, I saw a card flipped over here. There it is. I saw this as, you're taking the initiative to do it differently. I'm not going to sit here again this weekend. Something of that nature. Or maybe you're going to learn a new skill this weekend. Maybe going to a class or something. Excellent. Look at the Emperor is out again. So this is all about taking your power back this weekend, taking the lead. So if you're uncertain about where to go, all right, so make the plans. Reach out. Reach out and love somebody. And the Three of Cups celebrate. So again, we could be taking the lead. This weekend is reaching out to other people. Again, communication is important. Recognition and reward is important, and celebrating that. So again, maybe some of you have graduated from some kind of school or something like that. I'm getting some of that for you, but wow. Okay. Make sure you check out your midweek reset and see how this kind of matches up with that energy and the astrology of it too. I gotta say that some of you might be deciding to go back to school or something of that, like, adult learning or something of that nature. I'm just saying that. Let's look at relationships. Well, we're kind of sitting in this shitty energy and we don't want to, especially when it comes to relationships. That could be the uncertainty. Wow, this is great. The Empress. Now we have the Empress out. So this is empowering. This is nurturing energy also. And 333. So let's put that on the board. Pay attention to these numbers, 333. It's all about growth, creativity, divine support. Really like that, especially when it comes to relationships. You got the King of Pentacles. This is an energy of, again, we got kings and emperors and empresses. This is, standing in your energy, like really being the boss, applesauce. You follow me on that? Queen of Wands, kings and queens, and guillotines. I got that Aerosmith song in my head now. But the Queen of Wands, make the change. So again, change. There's some kind of change here that we need that really is growth. I see a lot of creativity for you too. And you're kind of being divinely supported to kind of move in that direction. Don't sit in your energy. Again, maybe the uncertainty of it all is kind of coaxing you to be like, fuck it, just blow the weekend off. And you don't want to do that. Okay? So, love sucks. Oh boy. You have stopped believing in love. So let yourself heal so you can be open again? Is that what it says? It's so fucking hard to read that. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. Yeah, it does say that. Okay. So yeah, I used to say that too. Let's put that hair behind your ear. There we go. Jesus Christ. I used to say that too. Love sucks. Love sucks, man. And you know what? And then you don't get any love. And then that statement is reinforced. Whatever you said now is starting to come true. So change the way that you're looking at that, all right? So let's go ahead and get some more oracles here. Some advice from your guides and spirits and everything in between. Higher vibes only, though. I don't know. I see you being empowered. I see you working through this. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Reading old texts like a novelist, sentimentality, cringe, and obsession. So we got to work on that. That's not helping your uncertainty. Again, we're sitting in this energy of love sucks. Our relationships fucked us over. Boo-hoo. It's time to get out of that, Aries. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. Get the fuck out of it, okay? Or the summer's going to pass you by. It's complicated. Seen 2 days ago, crying over situationships. Emotional investment and rejection. So again, some of you may be dealing with some rejection. You can release that this weekend. Again, it's this uncertainty that just doesn't serve you. It really doesn't. It doesn't even feel like, your energy here. So you got to correct that shit. Change the way you look at the situation. Love doesn't suck. Because when love is good, it's fucking good. And you need to really focus on that more than just, the dating pool has piss in it and blah, 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 blah. I mean, we say all these things to be cute and funny and conversationalist, but in the long run, it creates your reality. So just remember that. All right, let's get a closing message for you. So this is about taking your power back. You know what? I do deserve the best relationships. I deserve everything because I'm worthy of it, okay? And that's that. Start being more positive to yourself. Closing message for you for this weekend is get the fuck out your head. Get in your heart, it misses you. Yeah, that's right. Because when we keep saying this, we keep experiencing this. Start saying, love is wonderful. I love myself deeply. And as I love myself deeply, I am attracting that person that will also do the same in equal measure because I deserve it. Say that over and over and over and over again. And if you're in a relationship, do something different instead of staring at your phone and reminiscing about the times when you first met. Go out and do something. Be spontaneous. And if they don't want to go, do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? That being said, Aries, thank you so much. That is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And, again, it could be a little bit difficult, but you're being supported. You got divine support. It's growth, baby. And you can't fight growth. All right? Pay attention to 333 this weekend. All right, Aries, I love you all. Let's take you off the board and see who's next. And it's Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. Why isn't that ringing right? Why ain't you ringing right? Gemini, let's put you on the board. Is your bell a little dulled, Gemini? Is that why? You're like, yay, it's the weekend, big fucking deal. I hope not. Maybe you're working this weekend. I don't know. But let's go ahead and get the vibe. Sit back, everybody. Let's get ready. It's Leo season, motherfucker. Okay, let's see. What do we got? All these cards are face down except for this, the Seven of Pentacles. So, yes, it's a little bit of work, isn't it? Isn't life a little bit of work? But man, when you put your time and effort into creating a great life unfolds for you. And I think that's the message for this weekend. Yeah, that's right. And if you put in the time and effort, everything turns out. We got the Lovers, so there's a harmonious feeling this weekend. The Six of Wands is victory and success. This is good shit. The World is maybe some traveling involved here. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. Any of the fixed signs. This is completing a cycle. This is things coming back around. This is good shit. All right? And if you're not feeling it, Gemini, you got to ask yourself, how am I not aligned to this beautiful energy? Okay? And your inner guidance will definitely give you the answer. Trust me. Okay, so let's go ahead and get, is that it? Yeah. Get some oracles. Detach from negative vibes, from negative people, from negative situations. Maybe it's just a weekend to detach from everything that's gone on. The Ace of Cups is saying two things. Number one, with the Lovers here, the Six of Wands, this is definitely like a relationship coming in this weekend, opening up to that, but this is also self-care. Maybe that's what the detach is for. Put the effort into not only your relationships, but the relationship with yourself, okay? All right? Damn, pretty good energy. Check out your midweek reset and see what that kind of reveals along with this. I can't really remember your reading. Usually I can remember people's readings, but when I was trying to do that, it was just like flatlining. So I don't know. Maybe that's up to you to do that. All right, now. All right, so let's not create situations that aren't there. Just because kind of things are rolling good, it almost seems like you got to find something wrong with something. And you don't have to. And you don't need to fight for anybody's attention or anything like that. I think maybe some drama this week has kind of got you, I don't know, you're emotionally invested in this. That's what you need to detach from. Detach from the drama, detach from your emotions, detach from, you know, these lower vibe feelings, because it's good vibe only kind of shit, you know? And the Two of Cups, again, things coming together, harmony, relationships. Gemini, you could be, if you're single, you're opening up to a relationship. There's no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it. Oh, fuck. Now I got goddamn Meatloaf stuck in my head. Shit. That song is horrible, too. That song is horrible. I remember being a little kid and trying to figure out what that song meant. And I think I asked my mom that question, and she just turned the radio up. You know, like, I can't hear you, you know. Ugh. Ugh. Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. So fucking dumb. All right, so let's go into this. What is this all about? Gemini, sex only. Okay. Either way, wait, either you or your partner only want sex. Accept that it's okay or reach for more. It's okay if the both of you want. Why am I always putting the wrong fucking piece of hair behind my ear? Okay. What are you gonna argue with that? Oh no, not sex again. You're lucky if you got that, motherfucker. All right. Sorry. Fear of cheating. It's Leo season, so I'm lit. Fear of cheating. What is this? Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. Yeah, because you know what? I think this is, oh, they're not talking to me or something. They're acting weird. Maybe they're cheating, you know? You're watching those little mini dramas on TikTok and it's got you thinking. No, 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 no. I don't know what the hell that means. Either you or your partners only want sex, accept that it's okay, or reach for more. What? I don't get that. That's the same thing like I have like in the other deck that I use, where it's strictly sexual. Okay, I don't got a problem with that. I don't know. Maybe you don't either, but you know, with the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands, I mean, you know. All right. Wake, work, scroll, repeat, burnout cycle, routine collapse. Yeah, this is it. And you may have to say that to somebody. Like, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm changing the routine up. I'm putting the effort into it. I'm taking care of me first. I got some me time to do. And then we can roll in the hay. I still don't understand that card. If it makes sense to you, go ahead and put a thumbs up in the comments. Okay, so let's get a closing message for you, Gemini. So you know what? Maybe this is just showing that, you know, maybe you do need a just good roll in the hay. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt you at all. All right. Focus. Closing message is stop sleeping so damn much. Okay. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. Yeah. Like a roll in the hay. I don't know. But I don't know. This almost seems like mental play for you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's just, again, things probably are rolling and you gotta find something wrong with it. It could be that simple. But this looks really good. So I would open up to it, Gemini. So make sure you do. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Let's take you off the board and see who's next. Excuse me, and it's Pisces. So as we were transitioning from Gemini to Pisces, and of course I coughed for no fucking reason whatsoever. Pisces, I'm going to say this right now. You probably got something to say. It's probably been happening this whole time that Mercury was retrograde, and now that it's going direct as of today, the 23rd on Thursday, yeah, you got something to say, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So let's get the vibe for you, Pisces. Welcome. And see what the heck we got going on here. Yes, let's see. You got Neptune sextiling Pluto, so this is a very good supported time of transformation for you. And you may be looking at things in a totally different light, which is great. I think that's how your weekend's going to start off. Oh, hell. All right. How do I do this? Okay. All right, there we go. Couple things. We need to put some things to rest. Causing drama. You know what I mean? No need to compete. No need to prove. Five of Wands can be very, come on, join in the bitch circle. Let's all bitch together. Let's all commiserate. We don't need to do that. Three of Swords, I don't like to see this, but I mean, that's hurt and all of that. And the Four of Swords says it's time to put it to rest. There could also be, and it's funny because we got 3 arrows here, and this dude looks like he's ready to shoot an arrow, but it's time to stop. Maybe stop this internal conflict, this drama with yourself. You know what I mean? The Ace of Pentacles, beautiful time to start something new. You got an opportunity here. Open up to it. Put all this to rest and open up to an opportunity this weekend. Maybe it's just doing some gardening. It's getting some rest. It's putting the hustle and the bustle to rest a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's go and, there it is. Yeah, moving on, the Eight of Cups. So again, you could already be in this frame of being inspired to get yourself out of this pattern you put yourself in. That's good. Anytime a Pisces gets themselves out of their own lamenting, holy shit. Giving and receiving. So there's a lot of that going on this weekend. Very mutual, reciprocating energy. You should only be open to that and not to anything that's not, you know what I mean? Like, if it doesn't reciprocate, then just don't give to it. Maybe you've learned that little lesson of, I give to this person or situation and I get nothing back, and I don't know why I continue to do that. All right, so interesting. Eight of Cups again. So walking away from shitty relationships, beautiful. Putting the work in pays off. Maybe you've been doing that, especially when it comes to relationships, because look at that. We got 3 aces. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, beautiful. An opportunity to take care of yourself, an opportunity to kind of set the record straight. Again, maybe you got something to say and move on from it. I don't know, it's good energy, Pisces. Very good. And it's funny, the 3 arrows here are the 3 aces. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Let's get some messages from the Singles and Relationship Oracle deck. I like this deck, but sometimes they got some of these weird ones, like Gemini's last one. It was like sex only. So, okay, I'll take it. All right, playing games. You don't need to play games to keep the right one interested in you. All right, so there's that. But again, the drama, playing games, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It's that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get another oracle for you. Ooh, that one wanted to come out. Cool. Calling it a phase. Minimization, escapism, and self-deception. Yeah, and it's just a phase, and it was 5 years ago. Yeah, so maybe, again, you're getting out of this. Maybe that's a big monumental step for you, Pisces, so congratulations. That's maybe how this Barbeau basket kind of plays out in your life. If you don't know what the Barbeau basket is, well, look in the channel and the content list, and you'll find the explanation there. Trust me, you might want to check that out. All right. Let's get a closing message for you. So it's just a phase. It's just a phase. I got 2 messages for you. I tried to put this message back. The 2 kind of came out together, and the universe was like, don't you fucking dare. All right. Get the fuck outside and move your ass, okay? Because your body is pissed at you, all right? So stop playing games with yourself. Stop saying, I'll do it later. Do it this weekend, okay? Put the work in, it pays off. Remember, 3 aces, are you kidding me? And that's another thing, be fucking grateful. Absolutely. Why? Because shit could be so much worse. Believe that. And the 3 aces, and this also coming in, you know, it's like, you know, the aces have the hands. You have opportunities and gifts always coming to you, or maybe they have come to you and you've fallen off a track on being like, no, you know what though? It's still not fulfilled. Maybe it's time to say, yeah, you know what? I'm on my way to something great and it's only getting better. Okay. So Gemini, that is going to do, Pisces, Jesus, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Again, 3 aces high. Are you kidding me? Really? Be grateful. Okay? Universe is kind of calling you out there. Stop playing the pity party, Pisces. Pisces, everybody, welcome to the Pisces pity party. Pity party. Let's have a pity party. The only table of 1, please. You know what I mean? Like, no, we're changing that. Pisces, I love you all. Sending you all kinds of love and healing. Let's see who's next. And it's Aquarius. Welcome Aquarius. Let's get your freaking weekend. It's Leo season, and maybe some of you Aquariuses can appreciate Leo season, but too bad, because every time you watch one of my videos for Leo season, I'm shoving it down your throat, because you need to take a lesson from Leo and just fucking relax and have fun, right? Right. But your deceptive thoughts keep you out of balance. And this is exactly the way to go, because I was like, why are you giving this little speech before the reading? And here it is. So in order for us to kind of get out of this 7 of Swords deceptive, self-deceptive energy and putting us out of balance, our old way of thinking about things with the 6 of Swords no longer serves us. And the Knight of Cups is like, it's your move, boo. Make your move. Mercury's out of retrograde now, so you got nothing else to blame it on. You know what I mean? So get a move on it. You follow me? All right, Aquarius? Neptune's making a beautiful aspect in your sign to Pluto in your sign. So that could be really, you know, a spiritual revelation going on here, you know? So pay attention to that. If you're worried about money, all you have to do is believe and succeed. You know, money flows to me. Thank you for all the money that comes my way. If you're worried about money, say this code. 5207418, 5207418. That is the code to abundance, to money flowing to me. I am cracking the code of the matrix by stating 5207418. I'm keeping that handy anytime I got to say anything. Anytime the 2 of Pentacles comes out, that's a lack mentality. So that's the code you use, people, to create some abundance in your life. 6 of Cups. Okay, so there's another 6 here. Boom, boom, boom. 3 6s. 666, the number of the beast. It's not. I'm just kidding. But that's what they make it, you know what I mean? And it's about realignment. It's harmony in your relationships. It's also doing some reflection, because don't forget, this whole week we're in a wax and gibbous phase before this full moon on Wednesday. So be aware of that. Nurture yourself. Nurture the relationships around you. Don't let the thoughts of the past put you out of balance too. It's time to realign to this energy. Wow, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, let's. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles for a relationship. So, we could be getting a message in, an idea coming in that puts us into harmony. Again, another 3, adding up to the 6s. Very good. Yeah, definitely. Maybe you got something to say. Wow, that came in strong. And I never have that cough. It's just weird. It always is a throat chakra issue here when that happens. So again, there's growth and a new way of thinking, a new way of speaking, and just speaking it. I'm done with the past. You know, I'm done with my past deceiving me. I believe and succeed. Okay. Maybe this is some of it this weekend. Burned out. You feel emotionally burned out right now. Retreat and recover before continuing. Yeah. So maybe that's what you got to say. I got to nurture myself before I start putting myself forward here. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, talked about that. Make sure you check that out. The Midweek Reset Tarot reading to get some more info on your reading for this week. But I talk about how, you know, it's very profound that sometimes we just have to we have to take care of ourselves instead of not. You know, we just keep going and going and going and going. So, let's see. Can't even. Overwhelm, shutdown, and apathy. 404, motivation not found. All right, so this is a great time to nurture yourself and to recalibrate, ground as much as possible. And pretending to like people, masking, people-pleasing, and exhaustion. So again, there's a huge thing about burnout, and maybe you're telling yourself, no, I'm fine, when your body is like, no, we're relaxing this weekend. Make that a big point for you to do that this weekend, okay? Because it will realign everything, all right? Okay. Interesting. Stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. Listen to the messages that are being said right here. Again, maybe it's not the time to say anything. Maybe it's the time to say to yourself, I'm burned out. I'm taking some time for myself this weekend. Aquarius, it will suit you so well. All right. So that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I forgot to say this to the other 3 signs that I did already, but I'm doing a special on the full moon that's happening on Wednesday, and I'm either doing it on Sunday or Monday. But keep posted, you know, hit the bell notification so you can know when I'm putting that out. But I'm doing a presentation for the full moon in your sign. It's in Aquarius, by the way, and also doing a guided meditation. So maybe this is what you need. There it is. Okay. All right, Aquarius, I love you all. Have a great weekend, and let's see who's next. And it's Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio, to your freaking weekend. Let's roll. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the freaking weekend. It's Leo season, motherfuckers. All right. Oh. Okay. So we have the 5 of Swords. It's win or lose this weekend. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? You're getting an opportunity to kind of clear the air here. Again, you know, blow your horn. Again, goes right to the gutter. You get an opportunity to say what you need to say, to kind of enjoy your weekend and let's not let things burden us this weekend, okay? The Knight of Swords is taking action, speaking your truth, moving right along. And the 4 of Wands is harmony, home. That's important for you this weekend. Maybe you just need to relax, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the 5 of Swords is, all right, so where are you putting your energy? You know what I mean? Like for some of you, I see like you're holding a grudge or some shit like that. How's that working for you? You know, but 4 of Wands could be celebrating. Maybe you're throwing a shindig at your house or something. Maybe you're invited to a party, an invite comes along, you better take it. You should take it. Okay? Yeah, look at that. Moving on and release. Couldn't have said it better myself. There you go. You'll feel much better when you do. Trust me. Because this looks like release to me too. You know, like getting it out. Getting it out. All right? It's your choice. We can still sit in this for another fucking weekend, or we can really make room to bring some harmony back into our lives. Okay? So let's see. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's set ourselves free from shoulda, woulda, coulda, from grief. Again, another 5. It's your choice. Putting some things to rest, including getting some rest. That could be on the bill. And the Empress, nurturing energy. So again, the overall energy here for me that I'm feeling for this is, you know what? It's been a rough week. I'm just fucking taking care of myself. I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. I'm taking care of myself, and I'm going to stay at home and get some shit done or something like that. King of Pentacles is feeling safe and secure. It feels like it's time for you to kind of release that this weekend. That's major shit. That's major shit. This isn't no fluffy kind of weekend. I hope it is for you. You know, maybe you've done that this week where you've already released that. Okay? So, boundaries. You need to hold good boundaries so you don't feel violated. I could be part of that, all that weird ass energy I'm getting off of this. Changing them. Trying to change someone never works. Accept them as they are or move on. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some more kicks in the ass for you. You know what I mean? I hope it's not a kick in the ass. I hope it's actually helping you. Okay. All right. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fun? No thoughts, just vibes. Disassociation, emptiness, and floating. Yeah. Come back down to earth, Scorpio. Houston to Scorpio, you're falling out of orbit and you will be lost in space forever. So come on down. The lights are green. Landing is a go. You know what I mean? That's what we need. Come back down to fucking reality, Scorpio. All right, let's get a closing message for you. And see what we have. What we have. Was it Dionne Warwick that sang like that? What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Come on, can I have one message, closing message for Scorpio, please? My guides are like, you're gonna keep fucking around, I'll just keep you shuffling. Okay, there it is. There it is, and it's beautiful. Scorpio, closing message is winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. See what I'm saying? Understand? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I hope you do. Okay? Because we're not going through another weekend like this. All right, Scorpio. Winning. Stop changing people. Put up some fucking boundaries. Come back down to earth. Let some shit go and get some rest. And have a good time doing it. Because I love this. This is a good time. So if you're not in it, you're fucking up. All right, Scorpio, have a very wonderful, beautiful weekend. Let's take you off the board and see who's next. And it's Sagittarius. Sagittarius, welcome to your fucking freaking weekend. Sorry I'm swearing a lot today. I'm just in a mood. Not in a bad mood, per se, but in a good mood. And if you don't like it, well, I'm really sorry about that. In fact, I'm really not apologizing either. It's Leo season, bitches. Gotcha, bitch. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the vibe for you. If you want to know if you want to go deep into the week, well, you want to check out the midweek reset. Also, just so you know, Sagittarius, I am doing a special on the full moon in Aquarius that's happening on Wednesday. I might be launching it, going live on either Sunday or Monday. I really haven't decided yet. I'll probably do it on Sunday. That's probably the best day because Monday's my day off and I have to give myself that day off. Believe me, I don't want to. You know? I don't want to, but I'm gonna. Unless I get, plans to do something on Sunday. Maybe somebody will invite me to do something. More or less, I'll probably do it on Sunday. Okay, because nobody invites me to anything. Oh, Jeff, don't have a little pity party. No one gives a shit. All right, so remember that, Sag. Don't be tempted to not do something different this weekend. You are to embrace these new beginnings. There's a good vibe here. Don't fuck it up. Take the blindfold off. That devil card is just like, fuck it, let's not do anything. There may be some movement. The Chariot is successful. Yeah, have some fun. Have some fun. Is that a white Bronco? I believe that's a white Bronco. Never noticed that before. But anyway, change this weekend. Don't be tempted to do the same old, same old. Go out there and do something fun. It's Leo season, a fellow fire sign. You should be just as stoked as I am, okay? So let's... Is that it? No. There's one more in there. You know what? There it is. Well, there's two. Now there's two. All right, so again, let's not focus on the challenging times this weekend. I know that it can be a little bit overwhelming, but what we need to do is rest and reconsider. Okay? And make a change and take the lead. So if nobody's deciding, you decide for them. Okay? It'll be good. Everyone will thank you. All right? Okay. Let's see what we have as far as love and relationships this weekend and that dynamic. So this week probably was a little challenging for you. So you're ready to go. I hope you are. 10 of Wands is releasing your burdens. Maybe you're having a little relationship trouble here, but don't be foolish. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. This is an opportunity here to reset things. Again, rest and reconsider. Again, Mercury is just stationing to go direct today on Thursday. So it's going to start slowly moving forward. So, take some time. Balanced energy is all you need right now. That's it. Balanced energy. Reciprocating energy. And pull away from things that don't reciprocate. Okay? Let's get the singles and relationship oracles. Yeah, rushing. You can't hurry love. The right one is coming in perfect divine timing. Yeah. And that's also not just only in love, but that's how this weekend shouldn't go. You shouldn't be rushing this weekend. Saturn is getting ready to go retrograde. So that's a slowdown time right now. And even this kind of weather, this phase that we're in Leo is kind of sit back and enjoy things. You know what I mean? Too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. Don't rush into anything, but also get involved. Again, it's taking the lead in whatever's here. Maybe that's why things have kind of gone tits up, is because you haven't taken the lead yet. And the universe is like, the only way this is going to work, motherfucker, if you declare that this is working. Okay? Bro. Even your spirit guide quit. Disillusionment and abandonment. So let's get out of this. Again, that's that blindfold effect that the devil card can do. Take the blindfolds off. Even your spirit guide quit. Jesus Christ. All right, let's get a closing message for you, Sag. All in all, though, successful weekend. You know, a lot of things can go down here when you take your power back over it, okay? Especially the week ahead. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. That's the whole thing right there. Wait, stop yourself? Why am I even fretting about this person or this situation? I let it go. I'm wasting my energy on it. I'm not sitting here this weekend stewing. You don't want to do that. All right, Sag, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, hit that bell notification so you know when that full moon live is happening in Aquarius. That might happen more or less Sunday at 7 p.m. Again, I'll keep you posted, but we're going to be going over how this full moon is affecting us, and also doing a guided meditation. And also the full moon guide will launch on that same day. So lots of things going on. All right, Sag, let's take you off the board and see who is next. All right, let's see who is next. And it is Virgo. Welcome, Virgo, to your freaking weekend. Let's put you on the board. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's do this. Virgo, welcome. Let's get the vibe for you. What is up for this weekend? Oh, wow. Okay. What the fuck was that? It just ruined the set. It doesn't take much. A fucking breeze can ruin the set. But what the hell's going on here, Virgo? Let's give these another shuffle on another try. Let's get your vibe. Mercury's going out of retrograde, so what the hell's going on here? Okay, you are given an opportunity to really go within and to make some changes this weekend. You can really accomplish that. I could also see you getting the motivation to like move on something here, but I like this opportunity to kind of get in touch with yourself. Again, Mercury is getting ready to go direct. It's actually happening today on Thursday as I'm recording this. So again, listen to your inner voice and then make that move. It's time for you to make that move, and you know it, okay? So again, it almost seems like, Virgo, get outside and ground. There's that too. We had that discussion, I think, last readings we did. So make sure that you check out your midweek reset, because I'm almost positive we had that. Yeah, spread your wings. You're getting an opportunity here to kind of make some plans, some traveling maybe in the works for you, and manifest the best weekend for yourself. Make it the best weekend, and however you see it fit, not how it should fit somebody else's way of how you should be spending your weekend, you know? I don't know, maybe someone's got some different plans for you, what you should be doing. You just do this for yourself. Damn, look at this. So again, let's not get stuck. Let's not get stuck staying at home. Although maybe that's what you need, but let's not be in a stuck mentality here. In fact, it's very positive. Get out and get some sun. Again, you have an opportunity here to really go out and travel, go out for a walk, hiking or something like that. Beautiful energy. 10 of Pentacles, as far as relationships, is beautiful, solid, and secure. You're feeling good. You have an opportunity here to feel good. And if you're not, well, this is where we got to really work on things. The only kind of negative card is the Hangman, and that's just, well, I can't do this, or I don't have the money to do that, or I don't, that's a long ways away. Just fucking do it. You know what I mean? Just fucking do it. Okay, now see, I'm having a problem with this card. Sex only. Either you or your partners only want sex, accept that it's okay, or reach for more. So maybe it's, strictly sexual. I don't know. I just don't understand that card. I don't understand that card. Maybe because I don't kind of live in that reality. If you just want sex from me, you're going to get it. I'm not going to argue. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm the problem with the card. Okay. Rejection. Build confidence by exploring what others value in you through dating or other social interactions. Again, I think maybe you are stuck in the possibility that if I don't put myself out there, I don't get rejected. Yeah, how's that working for you? Kind of a boring life, unfulfilling, I'm sure. So make sure that you check that out, okay? And I put my hair behind my ear because sometimes it fluffs out. Oh, you know, so, all right, Virgo. Let's go ahead and get some more oracles for you. Shopping to feel something. Emptiness, impulse spending, and escapism. So maybe this is a form of escapism for you. You know, we don't want to go there either. Again, a balance. There's nothing really wrong with a little shopping therapy, but are you going to feel guilty afterwards? Then that's not the fun thing you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So be aware of that. Again, get this straight. Get this straight. Don't get stuck in some kind of perspective here. Let's get a closing message for you. Which one? Neither. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. What do we have for you, Virgo? You know, sooner or later, it's going to be your season. Get some fucking sleep, Virgo. Maybe that's what you need is a little nappy nap. You're being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face the pillow now. Well, okay. I don't suggest you sleeping your weekend away, but maybe we need some self-care before we start putting ourselves out there, okay? All right. Virgo, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Again, I don't see a problem with, you know, a little retail therapy, but I think the best thing for you to do is to get out there, get yourself noticed, recognized, you know, be social, but you need some alone time first, you know, have that balance. You're getting an opportunity to do that. All right, Virgo, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Let's take you off the board and see who's next. Come here, damn it. And it's Leo. All right. Happy birthday, Leo. It's a fucking season. Fellow kings and queens, welcome to your freaking weekend. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling, Leo, at this time for the start of our season. What do you plan on doing? Are you feeling the vibes? Are you excited? Are you burnt out? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't know exactly what I'm ready for, but I'm ready. You know what I mean? Let's put you on the board. Let's put your beautiful asses on the board. There you go. Happy birthday, Leo, for you early Leos. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I love that. Yeah, there's one more in there. There it is. Boom. Oh man, I just bent that card. Okay. First of all, Nine of Wands, you're resilient. Let down your wall of defense, please. It's Leo season. Time to dismantle the wall. How do you do that? You take care of yourself. Nurture yourself this weekend. Really give yourself the time this start of the weekend to really open up to a beautiful Leo season. And the Queen of Wands is that's our card right there. That is moving forward, doing something different, change. Nurturing, again, the Queen and the Empress are the nurturing energy that helps you take down your wall. And the Ten of Cups, fuck yeah. Best card you can get in the deck. Open up to all of that. Good times. Good times, easy credit and rip-offs, good times. Scratching and surviving, good times. Hanging in a child line, good times. Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Boom, 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 boom. Good times. I'd do the whole. All right, seek. Another 9, the Hermit card. Quiet contemplation this weekend. Also enjoying maybe the company with yourself along with other people too, because the 10 of Cups does include family and friends and that kind of thing. Third eye chakra, work on your vision on what you want to accomplish this Leo season for you, Leo, okay? And welcome the changes and know that you can have it all. Very good. Now, let's look at love and relationships. Let's take a look at love. Look what you've done to me. That song used to make me cry when I was little. Never thought I'd fall again so easily. I'm going to start crying now. All right, so yeah, no. Leo, let's not get stuck in our own head about relationships. Again, that wall of defense comes up, and then we can't get to the 10 of Cups because we got this 9 of Wands energy. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Come on. Yeah, I get emotionally invested when I see shit like this. Again, this really emphasizes the Empress energy, is take your power back. You're not stuck. The Star is, it's time for some healing, especially when it comes to your relationships. You deserve a beautiful one just as much as anybody else. So keep that vision in your mind also, okay? And the 2 of Wands with start making plans. You're ready. You're ready. Tell the universe you're ready. Close your eyes, blow out your candles, and make your wish. That's what this is. Single Leos out there, present company included, it's time. And I'm going to share something with you because for some reason, while I was getting ready, taking a shower, watering my garden, doing all the stuff that I do before I get into the studio, I was feeling this way because for some reason I was listening to like other tarot readers, and I was listening to Archer Astrology, Butch Tarot, and Baba Jolie. Okay. And I was making sidebar comments to everything that they were saying. I was like, yeah, okay, you said this before. You know what I mean? This is the energy that I could totally relate with. Let's not carry this over into this weekend, okay? We cannot do this. So let's not. Let's not get stuck in this mentality of, fuck love, that kind of shit. You're ready. You're just trying to protect yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? What else do we have? I feel like there's one more in there. Okay, very good. 2 passive. Take initiative to meet someone and to keep the passion ignited, right? Is that what it says? Take initiative to meet someone and to keep the passion ignited. Again, so single people out there, you've got to put in the work to meet somebody. And that doesn't mean, well, I don't want to go to the bars. I don't want to fucking scroll on Tinder. You don't have to. That's chasing. To me, that's chasing. What you need to do is be open to that. You're being too passive. Well, if it happens, it happens. No, I'm not ready for that right now. Okay, Baba Jolie, you told me this before. You tarot readers ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? Incomplete. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. Remember that. If you want someone to complete you, you need to be complete. Again, do the work, put it in there, open up to it, because it could happen this Leo season. I'm always hopeful about that, but yet I've got my wall of defense up, so nothing happens, and then I get pissed off. Then you get here. You got to let down your wall of defense. You have to say, okay, universe, let's go. Okay? More messages. Enlighten for 4 hours. So spiritual high and reality check. Yeah, you need a reality check. You just can't be happy-go-lucky. Yay, okay, relationship. Everything's going my way. And then start bitching about it 4 hours later. You know what I'm saying? You have to be consistent. Energy needs to be consistent. The universe responds to consistent energy, not wishy-washy. Okay? Can't sleep, might spiral, overthinking, and emotional overload. Okay, so what do we do when we have all of this? First of all, get outside and ground. That don't cost you a thing, and you can do it fucking anywhere. Anywhere. If there's a patch of grass, you're locked in. Make sure you do that, Leo. But the other thing is, maybe you need some red light. Red light therapy is very good for you. I have it at my spiritual center. And it's very good for you because it helps with your circadian rhythm, your sleep cycle. So again, stay away from the screen. Stay away from the screen. You can after you're done watching this. But again, screen time, minimal, okay? Because blue light tells your brain, we're still up, we're still awake. More cortisol, please. And that's why you can't sleep. And because you're overthinking. So get the fuck out your head. Grounding will help, okay? So let's get a closing message for you. And if I didn't say this, I don't think I said this at the beginning of the reading, Leo, but we have a full moon in Aquarius on Wednesday, and I'm doing a special live to educate you on the full moon and how we can use this to release and everything else. And we're going to do a beautiful, we're going to do a beautiful guided meditation afterwards. And yeah, join me. I'm pretty sure I'm doing it on Sunday. I was thinking either Sunday or Monday, but Sunday seems like a better time to do it. Again, I'll keep you posted, but keep your lookout for that, okay? All right. Closing message is rebel or rebel. Okay. Why? Because fuck it. That's right. You know what? I've been single for too long. I don't need a relationship, but I'm going to open up to it. All right, universe. So show me how good it can get. Now, you don't sit back and wait. All right, so it's Friday night. No one's gotten a hold of me. It's Saturday afternoon. Nothing yet. My phone hasn't blown up yet. Okay. I think Jeff's full of shit. No, your thinking is. Okay. You don't wait. You go about your life. You do what you need to do. And you'll be surprised on how the universe brings it to you. I'm making that prediction now. You heard it here first. All right, Leo. Happy birthday. Happy Leo season. We are in this together, baby. And make it a good one. And that's what you can do this weekend, is make this a good one. All right, Leo. I love you all. Of course I do. I love all my Leos. Thank you so much for watching. Drop your sign in the chat. Of course, Leo. Let's blow that chat up. Let's blow those comments up with Leo symbols. Okay? All right, Leo. I love you all. Have a great weekend. Happy birthday. And let's see who's next. And it's Libra. Welcome, Libra, to your freaking weekend. Let's get you going. Okay? All right. Let's see what we got. Incoming message. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get the vibe for you this weekend. Is that it? One more. Okay. Wow, for a minute they didn't answer. And there it is. Okay, so you got a choice to make this weekend. Oh boy. Oh shit. That's when everything just goes wow, wow. Libra, you're strong enough to make this choice. I think some rest first will really help with this decision. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's why, I'm a psychic, so maybe I'm locking into that. But we need to put some things to rest in order to make this decision. And I do think that maybe we need to announce it. We need to trust our intuition on this decision. And we also need to not let our emotions get in the way. Okay? So let's not base our decision on an emotional kind of reaction. For some reason, I'm getting that. I don't know why. And I just remembered I can put the amethyst right there. That's lovely. Looks lovely right there. There we go. All right. So again, the uncertainty is almost certain here. Okay. So let's just, it could just be simply just getting some rest. That's all. Putting some things to rest is a big one too. We got that full moon coming up. So maybe, you know, you're seeing how this goes. Put in the effort to take care of you. Again, I think you really need to do that. Maybe you're working on some projects and you're trying to figure out which one to do. And if you know you got some inner work to do, well, then that's what you work on first, and then do your projects. Dreams come true, and that's all you need to focus on with the Nine of Cups. So very fulfilling here if you put in the work. Okay. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, the Nine of Cups again. Okay, I love that. I love that. That's wish fulfillment, baby. That's the universe going here. Aha. So we got some heartache and some bullshit to work on this weekend. Put in the work to let this go. That's what's making you uncertain. You just got to do it differently. That's all. With another 8. So learn a new skill on maybe how to release, maybe doing some grounding techniques. But Nine of Cups is very fulfilling weekend. You can open up to it. If you're not feeling it, then you're not in that spot. You know what I'm saying? So just be aware of that. I highly suggest going and checking out your midweek reset and seeing how this kind of weaves in to that energy. All right? So let's get it. Which one? Just that one? Really? No, this one. Okay. Because these go hand in hand. Past trauma. You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. Well, there it is. It's a very beautiful picture. For some of you, I think some of you will be doing that. Releasing some lanterns, letting things go. Interesting. Being a victim. You feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whenever you want. That's right. That's right. And it's going to take some work and some dedicated effort. Let's go ahead and get another oracle for you. Why are so many coming out of here? What's going on? They're new cards, so they haven't been worn in yet. Yeah. Tears. What tears? Denial, emotional leak, and pretense. Yeah, so if you gotta let it go, let it go. Again, let this shit go. Toxic but familiar. Patterns, attachment, and comfort and pain. Libra, pay attention here. That's what we need to put to rest. Wow, that's big. All right, let's get a closing message for you. Yeah, maybe it's just this weekend you just need a detox. Very good. Nothing wrong with detoxing. We're the only ones on the planet that don't make it a regular schedule to detox. Ain't that? And we're the worst ones in this country to put all kinds of toxic shit into our food, into our system, into our mind, into our body, and the list goes on and on and on. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Again, it's letting go of the past so your dreams can come true. I think that's pretty heavy. And profound also. All right, Libra, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, I'll probably go live on Sunday night, 7 p.m. That's where we're going to talk about the full moon in Aquarius. Very, very good time. That's happening on the 29th on Wednesday. So I don't want to go live on Wednesday. Maybe I could. I don't know. I'll keep you posted. So make sure you hit the bell notification. I was thinking Sunday or Monday, but maybe I could go live on Wednesday. I just didn't want the midweek reset competing with the live, but it really doesn't. So live, shorts, and regular videos are all in their own category. Got to keep remembering that. Well, anyway, Libra, you have a great weekend. Work on your shit, really. and detox. Let's see who's next. Taurus. Welcome, Taurus, to your freaking weekend. Let's get you started. Let's get you started, okay? Let's get you started. Let's see what we got for you. What is the energy for my Tauruses out there? Let's see, what do we got? Thanks so much for being here. Ooh, justice, okay. Some shit working out. We need some balance in our life. Don't turn your back on an opportunity with the Four of Cups here. So that's maybe what's got you out of balance. Yeah. So the best way to handle this weekend is this. If you want balance right now, because you're probably not feeling it, it's because number one, Four of Cups is showing you you're turning your back on an opportunity here because you're not just energetically there because things are out of balance. However, the way to make this all work in your favor is the Emperor. Take your power back. Make some moves. Okay? This is a refusal to move. This is a demand that you move. That's how you get that balance this weekend. Okay? Interesting. And you're probably just not feeling it. Even this message, you're probably like, yeah, I'm just not feeling it. You know? And don't be so stubborn. Okay, let's see. Let's get some more oracles. Is that it? Yep. Yeah, throat chakra. Maybe you got something to say. Maybe you got something to say. The Chariot says you'll be successful either way. Mercury is coming out of retrograde, so then again, I'm almost positive I'm having a weird kind of deja vu. Like we talked about this on your midweek reset, so make sure you go ahead and check that out afterwards. So let's look at relationships and love. I gotta stop smacking the decks on the table. It's so loud. Sorry. Wow. All right, we got some kings here. So we've got, Knight of Swords. Again, saying it, declaring it. Moving towards it. King of Swords cuts all cords from the past. Yeah, there's something going on here. Let's detach healthfully. King of Wands is making the move. Yeah, just like the Emperor there. Interesting energy. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and get some oracles from the singles and relationship deck. Singles and relationship deck. So this covers all the bases. Which ones do I keep? Just that one. Really? Okay. Addiction. You are either obsessed with someone or struggling with addiction. Get some help. Okay. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe some of you need to reach out. Maybe this has become so obsessive, again, all you got to do is say, all right, universe, help me out, or reach out physically to somebody, okay? Wow, and I'm sending you lots of love and energy. You feel that? If you're dealing with anything like this, but it's time to let this go. It's time to say something. Wow, you'll be successful at it, I'll tell you that right now. All right, what else do we have? Never got this one before. Opened third eye, saw email, digital interference and inner conflict. Again, so maybe we're just obsessed with scrolling social media, living vicariously through everyone else's lives, laughing through the pain, humor as a shield and disguise. Yeah, you can't do this anymore. You know it, and it's time to make the moves to make that happen. You'll be successful at it. I'm telling you right now. All right, let's get a closing message for you, Taurus. There, I smacked that fucking deck on the thing again. Damn. Closing message is, have you eaten? You're acting like a big-ass baby. Maybe you're hangry. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. All right, so maybe you're addicted to tacos. I don't know. But whatever it is, you can get through this. All right, Taurus? So again, this weekend, make the moves to make the change. That's the only way it's going to happen. And if you don't let other people know what you're going through, you won't get that. How are they supposed to know? But I'm going to tell you right now, You can really have things work out for you. Okay? All right. Taurus, I love you all. Sending you lots of love. Thank you for watching. Let's see who's next. And it's Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorn. Boom. To your freaking weekend. Let's get you going. Before I do that, I need to take a goddamn sip of water. I've been saying that for the last 4 fucking signs. All right. Let's see, that's all it took. Let's get these cards ready for you. One more time. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Well, Capricorn, I got to tell you this. All right, so we've had chaos with the Tower. Yes, we've had a lot of chaos. And I'm going to tell you something. You need to stop focusing on all the chaos because it's going to keep rolling in. So we got to change the way that we're looking at it with the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is saying you're moving out of stormy weather into calmer weather. So be aware of that. The Three of Wands is, are you taking time for yourself? Trust that you're on the right course this weekend, okay? You need to get right with yourself, mind, body, and spirit. We really need to get right with ourselves. Maybe take some quiet time alone. Maybe to go out and ground, do something of that nature. Change up the energy. Let's just not focus on chaos, you know? Because, you know, you put your focus on it, it amplifies. So just be aware of that, okay? Ooh, I like this. Take the lead. Another 3. And nurture this weekend. Yes, take care of yourself. Yes. You're the only one that can. And let's pay attention to the 3s. 333 with growth, creativity, and divine support. So again, be creative in your solutions. Know that downtime is okay. I think that's your biggest fucking problem. And you got to take the lead. I think you're really letting the negativity get to you, and it's time to get yourself right. The universe is kind of like, here. You know what I mean? So take it. And if you don't, well, that's on you, not on me. You know what I mean? What else do we have for relationships? Okay. And I want you to pay attention to this. This person is nurturing themselves, they're grounding, and they're reaching for that light. They're taking the lead, which is a continuation to this. You're almost there. You see what I'm saying? Get your spark back. Yeah. So a message could be coming in about relationships and how, you know, I don't know, you're just kind of stuck in a Capricorn. Your thoughts have got you stuck, especially when it comes to relationships. I don't know. This again feels like, why am I saying again? But this almost feels like a pity party almost, and it's unwarranted, and you know it, and it's steering you off course. You have to focus on the payoff, the 10 of Cups, beautiful energy. Or maybe you're deciding exactly what to do this weekend. Take care of yourself first. Everybody else will be fine. Right? For some of you, I needed to say that. All right. Let's get some oracles. Oracle time. Oracle time. Oracle time. Yeah, for being stuck in a certain vibe or situation, not my type. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised what you find. Again, for singles out there, don't put yourself in this situation where it's like, no, that's the only person I kind of see. All right, so put yourself in a little corner. How's that fucking doing for you? You know what I mean? As far as couples are concerned, you need some downtime, maybe away from each other or together. I think it's you need some downtime, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? All right, let's get some more. Let's get some more. But a message could be coming in for you too. Yeah. Replaying the breakup, mental loops, guilt, and over-analysis. Well, that's never gonna fucking let you take the lead or nurture yourself. That's why the chaos is happening, because you keep replaying it over and over and over. Shadow work tomorrow, maybe. Resistance and spiritual procrastination. Okay, so go ahead and fuck around and find out. I mean, that's basically it. Take care of this shit now. That's what it's saying. You got to do this now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now. All right? Okay. Let's get a closing message for you. I always feel like I'm yelling. I don't know what it is. Like, your energy comes in fucking bombastic. You know what I mean? I just don't get it. Oh, shit. Remember this, Capricorn. You are loved. And I think this could probably bring you back to center. Maybe just me saying that brought you back to center. I hope so, because if you haven't, you're a little far gone than we thought. You're here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. You're here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. You can have it all. But you're too steeped in chaos. Okay? So, God damn, and you got something to say. So say it. Mercury's out of retrograde now. Stop blaming fucking Mercury for your shit. You know what I mean? I don't like this. You're stuck, indecisive, and it's your own doing. So if you're blaming everybody else in the world and the Strait of Hormuz, that's your fucking problem. You're the obstacle. Remember that. There's growth and much to be learned here. Okay? Pay attention to 333. All right, Capricorn, I love you all. Let's see who is next. Wait, is this the last? Cancer, are you the last one? You are. Oh, baby. Welcome, Cancer. Last but not least, thanks for those timestamps. You know, there we are, Cancer. Let's go ahead and get the vibe for you. We're in a waxing gibbous phase, I should say, all weekend. And the moon's going to be in Aquarius, moving into Aquarius by the end of the weekend. So you could be in a really reflective phase, kind of fine-tuning what's been happening here, you know, kind of getting yourself right with your Lord. But let's see what we got. It feels a little chaotic here, so I don't know what this is. Okay. All right, so Eight of Swords. Really stuck in a certain kind of way. And, you know, it's a mental thing. It's not the reality of the situation. I would take action to move towards whatever you want to move towards. The Knight of Wands is kind of just, all right, let's make this change. I'm not sitting in this stuck energy. The Page of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Jesus Christ. Slow down, Jeff. It's kind of excitable energy, so that's what it is. Like my mind is racing and my mouth can't move as fast. The Page of Pentacles is giving you an opportunity here, maybe to just kind of relax a little bit. I think you're wound a little too tight. And the Six of Pentacles is this weekend, spend it with people that reciprocate your energy. Maybe that's what you're dealing with, is that you're finding out in your reflective moments this week that the people that you want to reciprocate the energy don't. So don't force it. Just don't give that energy to, you know what I mean? So you're not feeling like it's one-sided. So you might have to make that decision. You feel like you're almost stuck in this situation. And with all of this, I think it's a pretty good idea to just kind of only put your time and focus into things that pay off, that will bring that mutual admiration society, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe the week has kind of made you stuck. Again, it's reflecting, but your thoughts are just not serving you well. So you need to take some action to kind of put things back into balance. Okay? An opportunity to relax. Yeah, look at that. Release. Release this stuck mentality. Absolutely. Rest and reconsider. So maybe that's all it is. The Nine of Wands, you're resilient. You got this. You know what I'm saying, Cancer? You've been through worse. Let's get relationships. Maybe that's what's going on here. Is like something in relationships. Something. I don't know, but something. Six of Cups. Oh, we could be spending some time or being stuck in the past. And we need to release that. That's the only way that opportunity comes in to kind of reflect on that and go, oh, that's where that comes from. The Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands is really fucking good. So this could be an opportunity to travel. It's reciprocating. It's you're ready. I think you're ready. I think you're ready to release. I really do. I think you realize you're stuck. I think you can fine tune the situation that you're in. You know what I mean? Okay. Interesting. Everyone leaves. Choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. Okay. Interesting. Maybe you thinking about getting married. I don't know what the everyone leaves things though. I mean, what a kick in the fucking crotch. Choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. So what does everyone leaves mean? I don't. If you understand it, let me know in the comments, because I don't. Okay, maybe that's your fear. Maybe that's where you're stuck. Oh, fuck it, everyone leaves. Why commit? You know, maybe that's what it is. Burned out. I think this is a big one. You feel emotionally burned out right now. Retreat and recover before continuing. Okay, so this weekend, make some plans to not make any plans. You got to take care of you, boo. That's exactly what you need to do. Okay? And you do that in whatever way you see fit. Okay? Let's get some more. Let's get some more insight. Oh boy. Putting off feeling again. Delayed grief, resistance, and shutdown. Things to do first. You see that? Things to do first. Things to do first. And then you're putting a lid on emotions. It's time to take care of this. Stop resisting it. Whatever it is, you need to work on it. Okay? So let's get a closing message for you, Cancer. And see where this leaves us. So deal with this shit. Okay? Closing message is this, Cancer. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. Interesting. And I think that maybe you got some shit to release and to work on before you even start to take that first step. Because it'll be a flubber. Okay? And we don't want that. We don't want a nothing burger. All right, Cancer, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Thank you so much. Make sure you check out your midweek reset. Maybe that will give some more clues as to what the hell is going on here. But release the past. There's still something that's kind of got you shaken about committing to a better future, you know, because you deserve a better future. There's no doubt about that, Cancer. All right, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you, everybody, for watching, if you still are. I know a lot of people just watch the whole thing. I appreciate you. Do that. Do that. Have me on while you're cleaning. You'll get a lot of nice comic relief there. But everybody, enjoy the beginning of Leo season. And Leo season is here to teach us to have some fun, to fall in love with life again, fall in love with yourself, or fall in love with somebody else. Grab that boy or girl, I don't care, and then love them. Okay, so everybody, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Pay attention. I'll let you know when the live is going to be, and I will see you soon. Have a great weekend.